Right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Afternoon, Jane. My name's Jane Popperwell, and I have been in direct sales for 27 years. I joined when I was 10. I actually love this industry. Otherwise I wouldn't have been in it. I love the freedom, I actually love my job, I love the independence, and I love the rewards it gives me. But I do believe that attitude plays a very important part in our industry. I believe you are all here today as well because you want the flexibility, you want the freedom, the independence, and the opportunity to build a business to whatever level you want to take it. We also all have a passion for our products and what we do, and we obviously love servicing customers as well. The longer I live, the more I realise the impact of attitude on life. Attitude to me is more important than facts, it's more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures, than success. And it's also more important than what other people think, say or do. If you've got the wrong attitude, it can actually break a company, a home, a marriage or an organisation. The remarkable thing is that we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we embrace. We cannot change the fact that people will act in a certain way. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play on one string we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. And so it is with you. We are all in charge of our attitudes. Because we are in sales, we all go through valleys, peaks, troughs. Some days we're flying high, and the other days it's a real struggle to get out of bed and even more of a struggle to pick up the phone. So the secret to your success is actually your attitude, but also staying self-motivated. When you believe in yourself and your abilities, you're able to shake off rejection much better. If you're confident and your attitude is right, you will sell more effectively and project self-confidence, which people will then believe in you. People who feel very unmotivated often try to make those around them feel just as bad. So avoid people who spread negativity. I do not talk to negative people. If I'm sat at a dinner table and somebody's moaning, I say, excuse me, pick up my glass and I go and talk to somebody else. I don't want to hear the woes around me. That's why I never sit with my husband. Surround yourself with people who tend to look on the bright side of every situation. Confidence, enthusiasm, the right attitude is contagious. Go catch it, go give it to somebody. As I said, I've been in this industry a long time, and sometimes I feel I need a kickstart myself. So read motivational material. I've got a couple of really good books by Jan Rue, and they never leave my office or my side. And I've been reading them the last few weeks, just where I need to put some extra hours into my business. So read self-motivational books. They are just so inspiring, and it gives you some ideas. Some of the people, some of you here today, I hope not, but might be feeling unmotivated because I'm hearing within my business, oh, nobody's got any money, nobody wants to come to the parties, nobody wants to book a party. Their problem is they're not actually asking enough people. So don't let those people pull you down. Negative people love to suck you in and tell you about their problems, so avoid them. And I've had a saying since I've been in direct sales: if I get 100 no's in a row, I will leave the business. Guess what? Never had 100 no's. So how much do you want to succeed? What are your goals and when do you want to achieve them? Write them down, stick them on the fridge, have a dream board. If you look in my diary, this is really sad, girls and boys, but I've got a picture of a bathroom suite. We've just moved house and I've moved to a 70s bungalow and I've got the original avocado suite. So my goal by the end of the first quarter is I'm going to say to my husband, I've seen a bathroom suite, but he tells me we can't afford it. So my goal is I will get that bathroom suite by the end of March because I could just put some more dates in my diary. So with the right positive attitude, you can determine your success. And how is your glass today? Half full or half empty? So with action and activity, you will get results. Without bookings in our diary, we have very little business. The party is the place where it all happens. The sales, the bookings, the new recruits, the extra orders, your income. As you go on to build businesses and you have a bigger downline and manage a team, the part of the business that you actually have complete control over is your personal program and your personal recruits. I can't control what happens in my downline business, but I can control what happens with my business. Some of you might be sat here today as managers. I lead from the front, and you need to lead from the front. If you're putting a challenge on for your team to go out and book extra parties, you need to do exactly the same. When my business needs to kick-start, I book more parties, which leads me to meet more people, to book more parties and recruit more people into the business. So take control of your diary. That is your first port of call. It's the most important part of your business. Start filling your diary with parties, and then you are going to build a bigger business because you're meeting more people. So, let's get back to basics. You need to put in your diary at least once a week an out of the house day. So I want you to kick off your slippers and slip on your shoes, because you need to be out. We used to call it pioneering in the old days. I was talking to a colleague this morning and I said to her, oh, you've heard all of this, but nobody reinvented the wheel for Party Plan. This is basic facts. We're a people's business. Go out and talk to people face to face. So what is an out of the house day? Well, you will need your catalogues, recruiting flyer, business card, and a smile, and a notebook. And you go out in the high street. You can go out anywhere. What I'm going to talk to you now, I'm going to go through the bookings and the different places where you can actually get extra bookings for your business. So, actually, if you want to write it down, it's up to you, but I can actually email this over to Paula and she can email it over to you guys if you want it. So first of all, ask everyone. Tell everyone what business you're in. Even if you don't think they'll have a party, they might know somebody that will. This is very much a referral business as well. You know, it's not for me at the moment, but my friend might have a party. Ask people, do they know anybody that would be interested? Aims. Tell everyone what your aims, what you're going for. You know, a short, sharp promotion. Tell people, well, I'd like to achieve that trip, or I want to get my new bathroom suite. Tell people what you're going for. Wherever you can. Now, I've got here Brownies Bank Building Society buggy mugging. So I'll just explain. The Brownies, always, any of those, like the Scouts, Cubs and all of that, are always looking for fundraisers. So most Brownies have got a mum or a dad, so whatever business you're in, there will be products that they could buy. So I do it as a fundraiser for the Brownies, and we have something we use, and I'm sure some of you have heard it, the squares. And we fundraise, so you get 50 squares, and the Brownies have got their own charity number, so you put the charity number on the top, and we then, what we do, we give all the Brownies a square, these 50 squares on, they sell £2 a square, so you've actually collected 50 names, telephone numbers, but you've also sold 50 squares, which is £100. The Brownies get £50, and one winner from the 50 squares gets £50 worth of products. And I did one just before Christmas. They're actually taking the Brownies to camp this year, and they just needed some picnic and camping gear. We actually raised £1,200 in one night. £800 of that came from the Squares girls. So every Brownie went and sold the squares, and then we bought them back, and that they had £50 for every £100 sold. So that is a good fundraiser, and I sold a lot of products as well, and I donated as well. So that can work really, really well. So if you're a little bit confused, talk to me afterwards and I can explain it better. But that's a good to get into your Brownies. Every time you go to the bank, if you're in the industry where you can wear jewellery or nice makeup, be wearing a piece of jewellery. People comment and have a catalogue, hand it out. Girls in banks are busy people. People in banks, not just girls, and men as well. Ask people to read the catalogue, then pop it up in the staff room. You never know what will come from that. And I've also got the Building Society. Now we go buggy mugging here in Dorset, down Bournemouth and Poole. And basically buggy mugging is out in the high street, and in my industry I've got samples. So I just go out and say, hello, my name's Jane, I'm from Be at Home. Can I just ask you, do you use skincare? Do you have a skincare regime? Some people say yes, some say no. So I offer them a little free sample, and for that, name, telephone number and email address. And I say, I actually ask the question, can I just ask you, would you mind trying this for a week, and I'll give you a call next week, but before you go, could you use an extra £400 to £600 a month? Guess what the answer is? So when I follow up with the follow-up call, it's to see if how they got on with the sample, would they like to book a party, or would they like some extra income and join us? And we've actually booked a lot of parties from that and also recruited people. Okay, so you can do that anywhere. You can do it at events anywhere. Charities, these are a good way for fundraising as well. CLIP is one of our favourite charities that we support, but church, car parks, I've got car parks here, it's a very brave thing to do, but stick your little business card under car windows and things like that. Be careful where you're working, because I have been at Southampton at Hedge End. I was escorted off there one day because I was distributing leaflets, and it's a private owned ground. I've got here clinics, chiropodist. Basically, everywhere you go, you can leave your catalogue. What I'm trying to make you think is think outside the box. So people are tunnel visioned, but there is so much way we can actually grow our business. Door knocking, now that might scare the pants off you. When I joined Popperwell, a very good friend of mine took me door knocking, and in 20 minutes I got 3 bookings in my diary. She said, right, go and do it on your own. And I did do it on my own, and in an hour I had actually got 9 bookings in my diary, and it turned my business round. And when I say door knocking, it's up to you. Don't go alone. It's if you've got to have the confidence to do it. But hello, my name's Jane, I'm new to the area. No, if you're new to the area, you can use that, but I would go, hello, my name's Jane, I'm from Be at Home cosmetic company. Can I just ask, have you heard of us? And if it's a yes, that I say, oh, that's great. Are you in contact with your local consultant? Oh no, I think she left, Say, well, I'm your new consultant, here's our catalogue. Would you like to have a look at it? Could I take your name and number, and I'll give you a call in a few days, see if there's anything you want. Usually they go, oh yes, I did it, and I've got bookings like that. So door knocking can actually work. So try it, but don't go alone. And nobody ever, honestly, has ever slammed the door in my face. I've had no's, but did a no hurt you? No, it's another no towards my 100 no's. It never hurt me. Leave your catalogue at the doctors, the dentist, anywhere you can leave your catalogue. Enthusiasm, enjoy what you do. If you're enthusiastic, it actually comes over. Think about the evening classes. Get out to as many events as you can. Sometimes, I was telling Sue this morning, I can remember when I first joined B, I did an event in Salisbury, and it was awful. Awful. It was a village hall, and I was just about to pack up, and a lady came up and said, oh, can I have one of these refills? She lived in Salisbury. I am still doing crowds from that circle 10 years on. So was that event a waste of time? No. So sometimes it won't work, and you think, I'm not going to do that again, but you have to keep practicing. Friends and florists. Do all your friends know what you do? Florist is good for our industry. Obviously, I know a lot of you are in different industries, but for us, Valentine's Day we do a big pampered certificate, and that goes out with every bouquet of flowers, and the receiver can have a free facial, and that leads on to parties. But if you've got a product that you could get into florists, think about that. I've got here groups. I've already talked about the Girl Guides, but at the gym, leisure centres, if you've got women's institutes, the ladies of the Masonic Lodge, they all love to get together. It's a fun night in. Hostesses, if I go on to the next one. Hostesses, every time you do a party, promise me you don't leave without rebooking your hostess. She should be in your diary for the next 3 a year. I look at my hostesses, they all have 3 a year. And I have this theory, if you have 10 hostesses and they have 3 parties a year, that's 30 bookings in your diary. If your girls do exactly the same in your business, they will not leave your business. People only leave direct sales because they haven't got any bookings in their diary. So if we all rebook our hostesses, we will always have a business. Hairdressers, high street, get out in the high street. Be in touch, individual service, and this is so important. This is where direct sales is special. I love one-to-ones. I had a lady this week come round for a coffee, one-to-one, to sell us some of our new Pierre Lang jewellery. Thank you very much. £300 later, she was in my house for 40 minutes. You know, so the one-to-one individual service is really, really good. And sometimes people might say to you, oh, I don't want a party at the moment. Then say, well, we offer one-to-ones. Join up, as I said before, never ever go out on your own, especially high street dating or buggy mugging. Join with a colleague, challenge one another, and then after you've got 10 names and addresses, you can go and have a coffee and stick it up. Kindergarten, kids' places, and I've got the Clean Easy person because it's the only person I can think of, Kay. My Tupperware business I built by going to toddler groups, play schools, anywhere where the kids are. Those horrible places where they have all those ball things. That's where I built my business. I went and spoke to people, say, I'm new, have you heard of us? This is our catalogue. If you've got like the booking gift of the month, take it with you, have it in your bag and say, well, you can get 3 or 4 friends round. Because sometimes the word party scares people. I think they've got to have 15 people. You say 3 or 4 friends round, you can have this little gift. Just put the kettle on. Ladies groups, young wives group, golf clubs. Golf clubs are brilliant. Ladies' Day, golf club. When they come in, when they've done their first 9 holes for lunch, get your products up. They are good. We did one just before last July in Burwood. The girls sold £2,000 worth of products in about 2 hours. Absolutely brilliant. Who's got old catalogues? Who's still got their Christmas catalogues? Yeah. So don't throw them out. Put them through a letterbox with a letter saying, "Hi, my name's Jane. I'm your local at-home consultant. Obviously your business. Just to show you, this is our catalogue. If you'd like to see the spring summer one, give me a call." And I have got business from that. Mums magazine piles is your catalogue out there. So what I'm saying about mums is mums at the school gate. If you are a young mum, you have access to so many other mums as well. Magazine pile, just stick your catalogue in as well. Market researchers, if you go down Poole High Street, every other person seems to be a market researcher. If they stop me, I say, they go, have you got time? I say, yes, but I will answer your questions, but will you answer 4 of mine afterwards? So I always make them answer my questions as well, because I've got that on the top of my head. A lot of our businesses let us into where the men are. How many of you sell to men? Don't forget the men. If you've got a product that's great for Valentine's Day, you need to be out there. You need to see the garages, the quick fit places, the firemen. They're lovely to actually deal with. Anybody in uniform, yes please. So don't forget the men. They love you. We go with pampered packages. That one's £10, £15, £25. How much do you want to spend on her? They usually spend 25. You can sell 10 of them of a morning. All done with wrap, beautiful. So think about that. Now this is going to shock you. Marathon days. Who's ever heard of a marathon day? Us oldies. Right, a marathon day is where you do as many parties as you can in a day. I do always do it for a charity. Sue, did you do it for a charity? Joy?
Yes.
I don't know what these are. 2 ex-Tupperware ladies. No, still doing Tupperware, sorry. When I did my marathon day, my first marathon day, my boys were still at play school. I did 11 parties in one day. I earned enough to pay for our 2-week summer holiday in one day. How many did you do, Sue, in a day?
I think I only made 8.
8, Joy? 13. Yeah, in the village. So with a marathon day, you have got to be really organised. You don't take everything, and you get these ladies on your side, and they have their catalogues and invites and everything prior to the marathon day. They know what you're going to do. And I had a runner. I had a friend that actually helped me. So I had 2 kits. So while I was doing one demonstration, she went to the next house and got the kit up. Then she went back to the other one and went on like that. And it worked really, really well. I think we sold in those, and I'm talking a long time ago, I sold £3,500 in one day, the marathon day. We raised about £400 for the charity. But it's the fun, and people love to support you. And what I found with the marathon days, people had orders, pre-orders already. There might be, remember going to one lady's house, there was only 2 people there, but she had loads and loads of orders, so it made it worthwhile. So marathon day, and that worked really, really well. So have a go. If you can't do 8 or 11. Do 4. It's more than you do in night. Do morning, afternoon, evening, and morning, afternoon. You know what I mean. Right, nurses. Nurses are on long shifts. You know, they have a cup of tea at night, sit and read your catalogue. If you've got somebody that works in the hospital, it's good to take your catalogue in. Offer, you know, again, it depends on what your business you're in, but we offer pampering sessions when they finish work. We can go in to the staff room at the hospital and offer pampering sessions for them. So that's really good. You've got nursing homes, and like retirement homes. Pensioners can't also get out to the shop so easily. And before Christmas, we did a lot in retirement nursing homes. So to sell our products and we always donate 10% of the sales to the charity as well. Neighbours, do your neighbours know what you do? When did your neighbour last see your catalogue? I just moved house and I've just thought, God, my neighbours don't even know what I do. So that's my job next week, go and talk to my neighbours. News agents, little poster in the news agents is really, really good. You've got a busy post office, stick the poster up. Next one. Offices and organisations. Now, I've put this down because you can do a lunchtime demonstration with your kit. Again, you don't have to take everything, but they all have lunch hours. So take it in over a lunch hour, your kit, and show a few people. If you've got friends that work in a large company, give her 10, 15 of your products and ask her to take it in at lunchtime, show the other girls. I bet you she collects orders. So you need to look at your organisations. And again, I'm very aware that we've all got different products, but some of your products will suit, obviously, different types of people. So think about the organisations that your products would suit. PTAs, Parent Teachers Association, fundraise for the school, post offices, and I've got the postman. Make sure your postman gives one of your catalogues to his wife, or he wants to have a look at it himself. Place school. This is the place to really book your parties. You won't sell anything at a place school, but you'll definitely get bookings. And I just approach and I just go, hi, my name's Jane, I'm from Be at Home, just in the area, have you heard of us? Do you need help with some fundraising? Because they're all looking for extra money to put in the pot for the kids. Quick classes. Again, this is something that it can work really, really well. So many people say to you, I'm too busy. And I would just say, have you got an hour to spare? Because I could do a 9 o'clock when you drop the kids off at school. We could do, or a 10 o'clock coffee and I'll be gone by 11 o'clock. Or how about a lunchtime one, super roll? Because people's concept is that parties are only in the evenings. How many of you would actually like to do more daytime parties? Yeah, because it's fantastic to do a lunchtime party. And remember, the ladies that lunch do afternoon tea as well, so they're a good crowd to get into, because not everybody has small children. Or have I missed another slide? Yeah. Sorry. I talked about the questionnaire. I'm not on that page. Have I done all that? No. Quick classes. Yeah. Right. Recruiting agencies. It's all worth going in there from a recruitment point of view with your catalogue, and also letting them know that you're looking for consultants to join as well. Recreation centres, your leisure centres, good place to go. Scouts, we've talked about. Slimming clubs would love it. If you get into a slimming club, they tend to do their slimming club first, and then you do the presentation afterwards. That's really good. School gate. If you're at the school gate collecting kids for school, make sure you've got your catalogues. Or deliver some products to somebody in a clear plastic bag, and people go, oh, what's that in there? Oh, I've just had a Tupperware party, that's my products. It gets people talking about your products. Sampling surveys and swap parties, or if you know somebody else in the industry, swap a party, they have one for you, you have one for them. And again, it's getting to know other people. Talk all the time, talk. Teachers are really hectic at the moment. They're hectic all year round, but to think about if you can go in the staff room of a lunchtime, or maybe just for an hour when they finish school, because they don't always rush home. They're going to have a cup of tea. Some of them stay at school, mark their books. Maybe you could go in to use your time with the teachers. Said toddler groups we covered. I've got unlikely places. I couldn't think of anything else but the Undertaker, so that's my challenge. Go and sell to an Undertaker. Well then, mums and wives and girlfriends, yeah. Business Visit anybody. I've got the vets in here because there's a lot of ladies that work in the vets, a lot of men work in the vets. Do you sell your products? Do you know somebody that works in the vets? Wherever you are, you need to have your catalogue, your business, your little business card and hand out. If your window cleaner's coming, make sure you give him the catalogue to take home. Wedding fairs, I think looking around the store, most of us could be at all the wedding fairs that are available to us. Get out there because that is such a huge industry. X's for extra money, extra prizes, extra consultants, expect more. Book a home party. If ever I need a boost, always have a home party. I've got stock to sell out, and then I can invite new people. I invite my hostesses. I always ask my hostesses to come to my home party, and they bring a friend. And for every friend they bring, they get a draw ticket. And I draw at the end of the night for the hostess commission because I'm having the home party, so I give the hostess commission to one of the ladies that comes. And if you do all of those actions, Z won't be a problem because you won't have got them because you'll be absolutely too busy. Right, we all have two things with a common link, one to sit on and one to think. Success depends on which you choose because heads you win and tails you lose. So those ideas were for you outside of the party. So what I want you to do now is all fold your arms. Okay, sit comfortably, fold your arms. Now I want you to fold your arms the other way. Feels a bit uncomfortable, a bit strange. So might some of the above ideas that I've given you, but you've got to go practice till actually it becomes comfortable and it becomes a habit. Right, now the diary is starting to fill up. We've booked some parties outside of the parties. We need to look after the most important person in our business. Who is that? Sorry? Yeah, but who outside of us is the most important person in our business? Hostess. Your hostess. Without these ladies, we wouldn't have a business.
Or gentlemen.
Sorry?
Or gentlemen.
Or gentlemen, sorry, I'll forget the name. So, hostess coaching is really, really important. Now, we're all busy, we're all juggling balls. So, we go and book a party, and we book a lady in 3 weeks' time, and we've got to post the invites to her, etc. I've come up with this labour-saving device. It's lovely. Right, I have packs already done up for my hostess. And in here, 6 catalogues, 15 to 20 invites. Lots of people text, I know, but you will get the invites back, and you will get this lovely folder back as well. Guest list, hostess agenda. We have a hostess agenda in our business, so it tells them we come, get there at 7:30, start at 8, and what we expect of the hostess, not too much food. We write a wish list on the bottom so we get her to choose the products that she wants for free. Order forms and a recruiting leaflet, and have these packs made up ready to hand out at your party. So if I'm doing a party tonight and I get 3 bookings, they're all ready. It's done. It doesn't matter if the party's not till March. Now, I have a theory, and I think it's right. If I'm having a party for someone, and they send me my invites and catalogues in the post, it's probably in a brown envelope. If you go into my kitchen by the side of the microwave, there's all the junk that I don't have to deal with today. And I will probably forget, I won't forget because I'm in the industry, but most people will forget they're having a party. If you give me that, oh, I like that, I'm going to open it straight away and do something about it. So that is so good to hand out. I will pass it round because I've got some little tips on there that you can have ideas. So I book a party tonight, I give it out to my hostess, and I say to her, take it home and I will give you a call in the next couple of days. Okay, so, especially if the party's in 3. So the first call to your hostess, we call it the 3-call system, should be 3 weeks before the party. Now, I had a party last week. I didn't get my invites to 2 days before the party. I hadn't heard from the hostess. Did I know if that party was going on? And then she phoned me the day before to say it's still on. I'm sorry, I haven't been in contact with you. So I crazily text everybody, and I got 4 people turned up. I was really disappointed. I know it was my fault, but she was not doing her job. She didn't know I was in this industry. It ended out that the 4 people I invited didn't spend a lot of money, so it was fine. But what I'm saying is you do need to be in contact with your hostess. So, we build a guest list with friends, which I will explain to you in a minute. You explain the double invite system. So if you've given her 10 to 15 invites, every invite she gets out, ask her to, those people to bring a friend. Oh, come along, bring one of your friends. Which £50 worth of products would she like? And I have this as a visual, it's not a real one. So which £50 worth of products would she like? Remind her if there's a booking gift or incentive, whatever your company does. The extra order forms are to collect orders before the party. And maybe taking them in to hubby if he works with women, or depending on what the business is, he could collect orders from work. If she's at school, she could collect orders from mums at school as well. Okay. Remind her of the booking bonus if you have one. Mention that you are looking to recruit people in the area. Now, when I phone my hostesses up, I would actually say something like, "Oh, hi Paula. Just to let you know, when I do your party, I am going to be offering the opportunity, but I'm looking to build a business in this area. But before I mention it to all your friends and family that are coming to your party, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the opportunity." She might say, "Oh, well, it's not for me, Jane." "Oh, yes, I'd like to hear more." And I said, "Well, I've put a recruiting flyer in. Have a read, and I will give you a call in a couple of days just to chat through it with you. But at the moment, I just wanted to talk about the party." When I ring her, she said, "I've had a look, it's not for me." I say, "Right, do you know any of your friends that come to the party that could earn some extra income?" And I have to say, 9 times out of 10, when I go and do the party and then I talk about the recruitment opportunity, I would actually say, "Do you know, I talked to Paula about joining my business, but she didn't want to do it. But a couple of you have booked parties with me tonight. If Paula did decide to join, would you mind if she did those parties?" And they go, "Oh no, Paula, you'd be great at it." And that's how I convert my hostesses to join the business. Because the fear is, if I join this business, am I going to get parties? Whereas if you're at the party, you've already got a couple of parties booked and she's more likely to join you. You've probably got this in your business as well. We've got email invites, we email over our hostesses. Most hostesses email their invites, so make sure you've got her email address so she can invite everybody by email. Right, the second call, 10 days before the party. Basically, what you're ringing is, "Oh, we're still on," but you can't say that. So you're saying, "Do you need any more invites? How many have you got coming?" She'll say, "Oh, well, 1 or 2 let me down." Doesn't matter, we'll do a party for 4 or 5. Discuss the theme of the party and confirm. Reassure her that you will call 1 or 2 days before. I tend to call the day before. Okay, so what you're doing, you're reassuring her that the party's still going and you are actually going to turn up. And then the third call is just a quick one, just to confirm, and I just ring and say, "Oh, hi Pauline, did you live in the house on the corner?" What I'm actually saying is, this is the point where she says, "Oh Jane, I invited 10 and I've only got 6 coming." That's fine. Looking forward, you're in my diary, I'll be with you at 7:30 or whatever time. That way, that hostess is feeling confident, and also if she's got enough order forms and catalogues, she's more likely to collect orders for you. If you're giving out your hostess 2 catalogues, you're stopping her collecting orders for you because she's got a friend and a mum or a sister. You've only given her 2 catalogues. You must be generous with your catalogues. You will get them back, trust me. They're the best business tool you can invest in. People will give you back the catalogues, but the more catalogues you give them, the more orders you can collect. Okay? Right, the party. Leave home in a positive mood. Play loud music in your car, I do. Singing away to myself. Leave all your problems at home. You've got to remember, when you do a party, you're actually there listening to their problems. You don't offload yours on your hostess or your guest. Smart dress sense, and I always say, would you book a party with you? So just do a quick checklist and look in the mirror. Arrive in plenty of time. Don't take all your products. Take enough, but just enough so people want to see more of your products. If you took everything that you've got, why would they book a party with you? You only need to take And if somebody says, oh, have you got that lipstick? No, I haven't. But I tell you what, who's having the next makeup party? I'll make sure I've got it. It helps you book parties. Start on time. That is the most important point I can give you. So many of us wait for the lady who's coming and never turns up. And why is it always the neighbour who lives next door that's the latest coming to your parties? So don't wait for the people that might never come along. Start on time. It's only fair to your hostess and also your time, girls and guys, because we're on an hourly rate, really. We're on commission. So if I can do it in 2 hours and earn 50 quid, I'm certainly not going to take 3 hours to earn 50 quid. I'm going to do it in the shortest possible professional time that I can. You should be the first to arrive and the first to go. You should leave your hostess with her guest. You might die at this. I never, ever give out a catalogue at the start of my party. I don't want them sit there reading it through and go, oh, that's nice, oh, I got one of them. I don't. They get an order form for playing the game on the back of. And also what I do when I'm demonstrating, say if you like this product, just write it on your order form and put like. And then I can, when you've got the catalogue, I can go through it with you when I collect your orders. So I don't give out catalogues, that's just my theory. Right. Introduce yourself at your party. I will start my party off. Hello, my name is Jane and I love my job. And if you've looked at Citrus 7 out there, they've got I love my job bags. So I'm going to hold that up at my parties. So play a game. Now this is you should play a game, it's a great icebreaker. And I'm going to play this game with you guys now. So if you've all got a piece of paper, you can write on. And I want you to write friends like that down the side of the piece of paper. Paula, am I waffling to you? Where's Paula? How much time have I got? Oh, God! Right, I want you to do this really, really quickly. Right, I want you to write down at least 3 friends, or 3 fun people you know. And I play this again at my party. 3 relations. I'm just going to quickly go through it because there's so much I want to tell you. Right, 3 indirect friends. So the kids' friends' mums or the kids' friends' dads. Are you with me? Do you know anybody that's engaged or enthusiastic people? People you like to be around with? Neighbours, newlyweds, new people. When I say new people, it might be somebody's just moved into your road, or there's a new mum at the school, there's a new guy at work and you'd like to meet his wife, blah, blah, blah. Distance is the people that you communicate with on email, Facebook. They live probably about 3/4 of an hour drive away, but you haven't seen them for ages, you're good friends. They are worth inviting to your parties. And then social, anybody you socialise with, your school, sport, partners, friends, wives, etc. So you get my gist? So what we're doing, the ladies at the party writing all these friends, and I then top them up, say, right, who knows the most people? They go, oh, 31, 45. So what does that tell you? What have I just done? I've built a contact list for them to have a party. So the lady with the most names gets a little prezi, right? So already, so when I go to offer the opportunity for them to have their party, they go, I don't know anybody, but you've got 17 names on your list. All right? Then I hold up, and so the winner's got a prezi, and then I say, ladies, there's £50, you get £50 worth of free products when you have a party. You've all built your guest list. I'll be coming round in a minute to see who's going to have the next party, all right? And I actually say tonight we're going to do a skincare party. The next party I'd like to do is a spa or a makeup. Choose between you who's going to have the next couple of parties, and when I finish my demo, I'll come and talk to you. So straight away, the expectation is I'm going to book parties. I'm going to book at least 3 parties from every party. I'm disappointed if I get 2. I'm happy, but I like 3. Okay? Right, another little one that you might do. What I'm trying to do is, when you're in this industry, you need to know about your people, and it's very hard. I went up to Joy and said, Joy, do you want a party? No, thanks. I've asked a direct question. So, something I like to do is, when I'm in the party environment, I say, right, who's travelled the furthest today? Who's travelled the furthest? Who's come from Scotland? Who's come from the Midlands? Right, we've got some from the Midlands. And then, who's never been to one of these parties before? So, there'll be a lady that's never been to one of my parties. So, those 2 ladies, then, I give a voucher. I've got a you don't listen. Little £5 voucher. So I go up to them, I say, oh, you've come all this way, you must be really good friends with the hostess tonight. I've got a little gift for the lady that's travelled the furthest tonight. There's a £5 off anything you place order when you have your own party. So that gets me to talk to the lady, and the lady that's never been to one of my parties, I can actually go up to her and say, oh, you've really enjoyed yourself today. I saw you like looking all the product. As you've never been to one of my parties before, there's a little £5 voucher. You've got a party, you can spend it on the night of your party. So what I'm doing, don't do all of these things, I'm just trying to give you ideas, okay? Right, people book a party from Whipham, so let them know what your hostess is getting on the night. A Whipham is what's in it for me. Saying tonight Joy's got £71.50 worth of products for having all your friends around. That is a huge incentive for booking a party. Take visuals to your parties. I'm very much a visual person. I've got to show this one because this is just so easy to book parties. Right, on here is 5 envelopes. In each envelope is a little gift. It's a bottle of wine, a box of chocolates, £10 Marks and Spencer's voucher, some free makeup, blah, blah, blah. Right, and I want 2 more in February, 2 in March and 1 in April. So I say to ladies, this is an extra little gift. Anybody booking a party tonight, you take away the envelope, tell me what's in the envelope, and I will bring it on the night of your party. Okay? So it helps you increase your bookings, and you can book them where you want them. It's a visual, but it actually does work because people are nosy and they like to know what I'm going to get in the envelope. Okay? Right, talk to your people. Don't be an order taker, be a conversation maker. So just don't just going to take, thank you. Oh yeah, you want one of those, thank you. Talk to people. If your ladies are sat down at your party, go down so you're on eye level with her. If you approach her with your diary, you're intimidating. Leave your diary back there and just say, if you enjoyed yourself tonight, oh, I've seen you've ordered these products. Have you seen this one that links to the range? Do you know what, Joy? I can see you've really enjoyed it tonight. You've got 3 or 4 friends that would come round. I'd love to show you our new foot products.
Booked.
Right, I know I've got a couple of short followers staring at me. Right, leave early. I'm just saying, I've got loads of ideas, but leave early, leaving your hostess with her friends. Follow up with a thank you letter. When I place my order, every hostess gets a little personal handwritten thank you for having such a lovely party. I look forward to seeing you. Your goods will be delivered so and so. Okay. Now, just got a light candle. Right, there are people in this world that make things happen, those that watch things happen, that wonder how things happened. Which one are you? I hope you are people that make things happen. But what I want you to do, see my candle, I want us all to just think now, look at the candle, think about that candle, and if we think hard enough, come on, you're not looking at the candle, if we think hard enough, that candle's going to go out. So when you think, we're going to extinguish this flame. Girls, boys, thinking never did anything. Oh.